minutes.
Yeah.
Now it's time to say hello.
Here's something.
Look at me. I need a minute. I need a minute.
There we go. Alrighty.
What?
Now we can see it.
You can see it?
Yeah.
I can.
No. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't pull this.
Okay.
Hello, ladies. As you can hear, I'm not alone in my craft room because due to the lovely weather we're having, there is no school. Right, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I have a little helper. I know you can't see her, but I'm sure you'll probably hear her throughout this video because she does like to talk. Right, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, welcome to my live and welcome to the Ready, Set, Crop Along group. This is so fun. I'm so glad we finally have a group that Tiffany and I can engage with all of you. The Ready, Set, Crop Craft Retreats is more of a group that we just like to give you information on the retreats. It's not a lot of banter because we don't want the information getting lost on there. So this group is a great place for us to share layouts and to teach you things and just do some lives to connect you with our YouTube channel and all of that fun stuff. So what I want to show you today is this fun little border that I made and how easy it is to make with just about any papers you may have or any border maker cartridges or border punches. I've made it a couple of times with two different border punches. I made this one. This is the one I'm going to do today, but I'm going to show you, I'm going to move this. I'm going to show you a different one that I did, making using the snowman border. So, and I made two of them because I usually do a 2-page spread. So it's so simple. It's just using the custom cutting system to make the circles, your choice of border punch, or I like this for border punches because it's a little bit wider, and the papers that you want to use. So you could use this over and over with all different collections. So this one is the road trip punch, and like I said, this is the snowman punch. Using on this one that I'm making again the Winter Bliss paper. And yes, Charlotte, we can see your hand. And the Winter Bliss paper. And I really liked on this one, I did this one first, and I really liked using kind of the muted paper to cut out the punch, as you know. But when I went and did it with this one, I felt that it was missing, like you couldn't tell what it was. Maybe it's because the paper I used on the circle was a little busier. So I put a cardstock behind it and just offset it a little bit. And I'll show you how I did that. So let's get started. And I am using this paper, the Winter Bliss. I'm using the circle, the medium circle, the middle circle size of the Cutting Customs system, and the red and the green blade. And that's what I'm using for my circles. I'm using regular and repositionable tape. And I wanted to use a punch that was still available, and I believe this one is. This is the road trip punch. You could use this for travel photos, winter photos, Christmas photos. You could use it for anything. It just depends on what colors you use and what papers you use. It will fit into just about anything. So, and that's pretty much it. It's actually very simple. So I will give you my sizes, which I will put in the comments of this video when I'm done. But your bottom piece is 2.5 inches wide. And then I have and this is navy. Then I have a baby blue piece that is 2.25 inches wide. And then I cut my designer paper, and I use this side from the Winter Bliss, and this is 2 inches wide. Okay, so I already pre-cut those. But what I need to cut is my circles right now, just to show you how I did those. So the blue is the larger circle behind. So for that, I'm using the inside of this circle. So if I'm using the inside, that means red is bigger than green. So I am going to use the red blade to... Are you going out, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Okay, go out and then shut the door, okay?
Okay.
Bye, honey. So her mother is sleeping because she worked third shift. So I'm trying to keep her from disturbing her. So I'm going to cut 3 of these navy circles. So, like I said, this is really super simple. I was going to use my circle maker, but the circle maker does not make circles this small. So I will use that another time because I really do like that. All right, so there's my 3 circles. And with that, and then with the other ones, what I did for fun, this is a sheet of paper in the Winter Bliss pack. And it's got these snowflakes on the bottom. I don't know if you've seen this before. It's this one right here. It's that one. So I thought it'd be fun to cut those out. Looks like I can maybe get 2 more on this one, but I have another sheet. I hope. Anyway, so I just fit that there. I wanted some of the top to show, and then I wanted the snowflakes kind of at the bottom. Put my green blade on, so it's a slightly smaller circle. And if you take this and put it on here, you can see where you have that framed circle. I'm not sure if I have enough space to cut this one. This may be a no-go, so I may have to get the other sheet to make 2 more circles. Yep, that's 2. That's not going to work. Now, I could have even just cut circles here, which I still could do for a different border. I'm just going to show you. And that would have made really cute little snowflake background. That would work just as well. So if you have snowflake border, you could do that. Now let's see. I'm pretty sure I should have another one in here. Yep, I see it, I see it. I'm just going to pull it out of the pack and cut my last 2. I'm done with the red blade. So I'll put... Just want to make sure that I have enough of the blue showing. And then right next to it, there we go. Perfect. So I'm going to glue all these, tape all these together. I'm not going to get rid of this because I may use it. Oh, it's kind of a rip piece, so I don't know. We'll see. So I believe my husband said there was at least 20 inches of snow outside. Not fun. Lucky enough that he plows it all and I don't deal with it. He has a 4-wheeler with a plow on it, so he just flies around the yard and the driveway like a little kid. Okay, so there, I have those 3. So I'm going to put these together. this here so we can look at this so you can see what we're doing. I'm going to tape all 3 of these together. Leaving an equal space on either side of these. With my designer paper, I like to use the repositionable. It's just easier and it holds. It doesn't need the strength of the regular adhesive that as much as the cardstock does. So cardstock, unless it's like skinny pieces that I need repositionable, I usually use regular. So there's my 3 pieces. Now I'm going to put on my circles. So what I'll do on my mat is I like to make sure, I like to find my center first. And here's my center. I'm actually... Okay. The center is right here. And then this is usually how I center things. I go for the middle first and then work my way out, or I can do the center, then the edges, and then if I have to fill it in with anything. In this case, I only have 3, so I should be good. All right, so the base of this is done. So now all I really need to do is cut my, let's see, where's my paper? Cut my border punch, my road trip punch. And this one is short, so I think I used this one is the one I used. So I'm just going to go ahead and cut this. And I'm going to show you how it looks without the cardstock behind it. And you can give me your opinion if you think I did the right thing or not. So I only need the one. And I do have a couple little pieces here that, look at that, came right off. So I'm going to show you what this looks like and what the difference is. So I was going to take this and just put it right across like that. And I just felt that it needed more defining. This image needed to be defined a little better. So what I did is I cut another piece with navy cardstock and offset it. So I'll do that now. One more. Now you could really get creative with this punch by using different colors or different designer papers, you know, just like making the trees one color, the vehicle one color, the ground can be snow or it could be green for grass, whatever you want, depending on what your photos are of. So it's really a fun one. It's not just for travel. I think it was released with the travel collection is what it was. But it could be used for anything. All right, so then you have your navy. And if you, I'm going to put some repositionable tape on the designer piece of it. And I'm going to just offset it kind of to just to the right, maybe down a speck, and try to keep that same flow throughout so it doesn't look funny. Okay. Okay, this is off a little bit, so let me just take your time. There we go. There. That's working better. There we go. And now I'll take the repositionable tape and do the back of this one. And I wanted it to just, I didn't want to center it. I wanted it to be just low enough that you can see the snow, but you can also kind of see the sky. I did this one a little bit differently. I suppose I should have looked, but it looks great still. I'm gonna, there we go. You have your snow in the background. You can see where I put less sky and more snow, which I should have done with this one so you could see more of the snowflakes, but it still, I think, looks really, really good. So that's done. And then if you wanted to, this is a great place that if you had a double page spread, you could then take your Winter Bliss embellishments and put a title. You know, you could do Snow Cute would be adorable. It's got these little frames. You could just kind of frame that in a snowflake. I think I've got 2 of those too, but it would make it a little bit longer than 12 inches, so it might not work on the page, but you can certainly do something like that. And let's see, Winter Magic. I mean, there's so many things you could do. I would definitely pop up whatever I did, and then you could just, you know, you could put this behind it even. So that would be really cute. And let's see, or you want to add a little bit of a different color, take the tree and put the tree there. That would be cute, just as cute. So you could put a tree. You could put Hello Winter near the tree. And voila, you've got title. There's a million things to pick from. So, Snowy Days, Happy Hearts. You could do that. That's even cuter. I think that might even work better for this one. So yeah, simple, right? I try it. Do a summer one. Use summer papers. I was thinking of trying it with the hummingbird and flower punch. I think it would work really well with, but I couldn't find it, so it might be in the barn. So because I know I have it, or I have it packed away somewhere. So these are the 4 that I did. I'll take pictures of them, but I will also make sure I put the measurements in the comments on here. And let me just make sure I'm not missing anything. And hey, Pat, how are you? Sorry, you said hello and I missed it because, you know, I'm not good at paying attention to my Facebook Live comments. So yeah, give it a try, especially if you're home today and just scrapping away, because you don't have to have the same punches or paper that I have. You can use whatever it is that you do have that you like. So I would love for you to give it a try, and I'm going to create an album for this. So if you do make it, share it in the album. So thank you so much. And I will be posting this on YouTube at some point next week. So thanks, guys. Have a great day and stay warm.